I was sober for over 21 years. I had done 7 or 8 fourth steps by then, and I just couldn't get it. I didn't have the ability to go inside and be honest with myself. I wanted to know the truth. I didn't know it. And I went looking for it and I couldn't find it. I discovered the work of Byron Katie. They actually gave me a map for how to go inside and start getting honest with myself with her 4 questions. It was wonderful. What is the thought that I have that's producing the results that I'm getting? If I could change that thought, I would get different results. Our beliefs are one of the first ways that we begin to disconnect from the world. I believe that I'm separate from you is a belief that has me feeling separate and disconnected from you, from the rest of the world. We believe what we believe. So therefore, we think what we think. Our thoughts come from our beliefs. Beliefs are not the truth. They're thought habits that we think so much they turn into beliefs. So from these thought habits, from these beliefs, now, when we perceive the events and circumstances of our lives, they get filtered through the beliefs that we have, whether they're accurate or not. And then they produce the thoughts that we have. And those thoughts are reacted to emotionally. We have emotions associated with our thoughts, and then we have thoughts associated with our emotions. So we have this swirl of thoughts and emotions that are all based not on the event that happened, but on the beliefs that we have about that event. And then given what we feel, we do what we do because of how we feel. I like how I feel, so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing that got me that feeling. Or I don't like how I feel, so I'm going to stop doing whatever it is that I'm doing. I believe what I believe, so I think what I think, so I feel what I feel, so I do what I do, and then I get the results that I get. I'm a results coach, and that's a great formula to help somebody identify, if I don't like the results that I'm getting, what is the source of it? It's my beliefs. But there's actually a deeper source as well. Where did the beliefs come from? How did I draw that particular conclusion that had me believing that whatever it is that I believe that's way back in the back of my unconscious mind, so that automatically, without even consciously having to think about it, I respond immediately with emotion and sometimes with behavior that gets me the results that I get. If I want to get different results now, I need to go back and explore and get curious about and discover, where did this belief come from, and is it valid? Was it ever valid? But is it, more importantly, is it valid now? And if it's not, time to update it. So we're talking about connection and disconnection. If somebody comes to me and they're saying words that I translate as, I'm feeling disconnection, Bill, and I want to feel connection again, I begin to listen for the beliefs. I help them to identify the parts of them that are holding those beliefs and influencing them to think that way now. And then that is what helps them produce different results. Like connection. Parts work is so powerful, because how do I disconnect enough from the part of me that absolutely believes this and holds on to that belief because it's designed somehow to give me a positive outcome? How do I separate myself enough from it to be able to look at it objectively, almost like a scientist would, looking at through a microscope at a petri dish, and explore from curiosity and factually, black and white factually, is this even valid? And if it's not, let's bring all the parts together and say, hey, update, news alert here. This used to be valid, or it used to make sense that we would believe this given that circumstance that the belief was formed within. But things have changed. I'm 68 years old. I'm not 6 years old anymore. This belief is not valid, and it's really not working, this particular circumstance. I'm feeling disconnected from, let's say, my wife, because there's parts of me that think that she's my mom and that I can't trust her. I didn't know that until I got to know my parts. So it's amazing what IFS does.